This looked like a bunch of freshmen playing. First time this year, I would say, in the second half. The first half, you would look and say, they got a nice team, and they're all freshmen. In the second half, you looked at us, and we looked like a bunch of freshmen playing like freshmen would play. There's an unwarranted arrogance that we get up, we're really good, or I'm really good, and I'm going to do what I'm choosing to do. I'm not going to listen to what you're saying. And that's what happened, and then it started rolling, and all of a sudden we couldn't stop the onslaught.
You know, a lot stands out about that soundbite from Coach Cal, arrogance, talking about his players and maybe himself. Sometimes it's for motivation, sometimes they mean it. What do you think?
Well, he's sending a message, obviously, to his players through the media, but hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, plain and simple. But there's a bigger issue. This is part of the process. If you can recruit these one-on-one guys, right? These guys have been recruited since they're 13 years old. They've been enabled since they're 13 years old. They all think, you know, it's not about Kentucky. It's about how quick can I get to the league. It's all about me, me, me. They don't know how to play hard. They're not competitive. They can't maintain an intensity. And quite honestly, John Calipari coaches his teams really hard, but they're more concerned about themselves than the good of the group. And they think that the next step is easy, and it's a bigger process. It's a bigger problem. To me, we spend all our time talking about the freshmen, DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, the great Kentucky freshmen, instead of maybe talking about the best teams. Because these guys are not the best teams. Why don't we spend some time talking about the Villanovas that are connected to Purdue's, what Virginia's doing? These guys are spoiled by the process by the time they're 13 years old. And they're clueless in understanding how hard you have to play, what type of teammate you need to be. They're not a good team because they're not connected. And you can say it's because they're freshmen. That sounds great. But they're not connected because right now they're all about themselves instead of the good of the group. I think we need to spend more time talking about the teams that are actually really good. Because you've got a Virginia team that's playing at an elite level. Purdue was unbelievable yesterday. All right? I've been here 2 segments. We haven't talked about Purdue yet.
Right.
They're a Final Four team.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We had it in the show.
I'm just saying that I think we get all caught up in,
these perennial powerhouses that are good year in and year out.
And these kids are unrealistic.
Yeah.
They think at 13, they're not even thinking about college. They're thinking, how quick can I get to the league? How about being a good college player?
There you go.
How about learning how to play hard, learning how to compete? All right? Instead of thinking that it's a rite of it's a rite of passage. Because right now, the hardest playing, toughest team finds a way to win. South Carolina was that team. Hard work beats talent. When talent doesn't work hard, that team's got to learn how to compete together.
Good stuff. So,
Knowledge.
I've
vented.